Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. This return starts at the 5. And it's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. He finds Pickens left side. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
The shotgun. He beams one deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yep. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Now throwing on 3rd down. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. Goes to the hurry up here. Ahead of 4th down, official stepping in here, a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
Powell from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. Past the 35. 20, 15. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. The turn starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Red. 19.
They'll throw to start the drive. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Ty Zentner on the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
And the shotgun, Howell. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defense showing blitz. Howell. Connects blitzing on the slant. And they're on him quickly there after that catch, so the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Past the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the red zone on first. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Howell now. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets this down to the 13-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
2nd and 3 now. Sampson from the pistol. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This one from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Patterson is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Kent on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hold it ready.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 50, trap 50.
Rolling now off the play action. He's got it deep downfield. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yep.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Got it. Ready?
It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here.
Ready. Ready.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they take this in for the score. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Sampson here up the middle. Spins out along the right sideline. There's space. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. Patterson on for the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point set in through the rain. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Steelers take over.
Whistles after that play for an
at their
unfortunate
own
sight. A player
38-yard
hurt
line.
in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
19, right in. Cowboy, 19, Lions. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Ready, ready. 77, go.
Setting up to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
60 by 6. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
No throw, 3rd and long. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Staring down, that down in distance, it was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
Ty Zettler on again now to punt this away. Pulled in at the 20. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Hand off to Sampson. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A handoff here to Sampson. A lot of space ahead. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making a 16-point ball game. Patterson on for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. The Browns take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers 7.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. Ooh, he made the most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Cup 19.
Here's a throw. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ready.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Ready.
They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Streak. Streak. Ready.
Back to throw now. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Streak.
On the draw, this is Johnson. Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards. And now they're left with a 4th down to figure out. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock. And it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Fields it, and he's going to run this one back for the end zone. Runs by the 30. And they finally get to him and deliver a big hit at the end of a big play. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go now.
First down, Howell. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. That's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up second down.
And look at that, all that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
So it'll be second and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Here we go, set.
Howell back to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Howell now, third and long. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Brings it in at the 12. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Back. Coconut. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle. Ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop them. They get 27 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 6 coming up here.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Second down pass play coming. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Browns will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
60 Eagles.
He'll throw it. Brought in right side. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
At the 60.
Man in motion, headed right. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He's got it. It's caught. He's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Kent on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. He'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fields this at the 19. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. 18.
On the carry, it's Sampson. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
He finds Pickens left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 46. And the shotgun, Howell. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. Complete to the right side. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Trying the left side with Sampson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Good in the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line. That's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
So first down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Working from the pistol, Howell. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
We'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Check out.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Pass play coming here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready, hut. Let's go.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
18 Rattler. Here we go. Shot. Street.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. So the rare double whammy, Brock. It's intercepted and there's offensive interference on the play, which of course they declined.
We talk a lot about these receivers, right? Having to fight through contact and play through penalties. Same thing on the other side. That defense has got to finish it, not just be satisfied with knocking the ball away, but actually taking it away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And now they face second down. Here's Sampson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Third and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. He's got it at the 24. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
their own 46-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18. Ready up.
Jumps in up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Pat. Bronco 80.
They're going play action. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Pat. Ready.
Here's Johnson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Ready.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Get it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Going with a screen to Johnson. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Steelers 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Simpson on the carry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Howell from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Formation for the Browns.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Kennedy Lions.
Throwing now off the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80.
They're throwing it. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First down, Howell. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Kent on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 16 Eagles. 16. Mustang 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now Howell to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he will have the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now will pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game.
Steelers 14.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready.
I'll throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get it.
Working now from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. It is caught at the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
After thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
Mike, come on.
Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Has it at the 1. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this two-possession game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Running right with Sampson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Howell off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. It's Sampson running out of the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
The Browns are lining up to punt.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. This is Metcalf working out right side. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He has all day back there.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Kevin Pirates. Cowboy 80.
Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Check, hunt.
Here's a design run.
Set.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Green. Cut, cut.
They draw it up for him. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.